my god. Okay, let's start with the trip. So you guys know I hate the airplane. Okay? Flying the airplane from Canada to Japan. It's about like 14 hours, which is always going to be a miserable time. I'm sure you guys heard, but we all went to USJ. USJ is kind of far from where I live, so I had to take another plane the next day. Obviously a shorter ride, but like the fucking turbulence on that plane ride was crazy. The problem with this airplane ride was definitely the pilot. Okay, in my years of living, I have taken so many airplane rides. I have gone to Japan so many times because my dad lives here. I know when an airplane pilot sucks or not. So I flew with Petra, and even Petra felt this. Petra was like, yeah, this feels weird. And the entire time we were ascending, I was like holding Petra's hand as if I was giving birth to like 3 babies all at once. I was like, at one point, I just like let go of her hand, I throw it, and I just like grab her entire arm and body, you know? Petra, I'm gonna die. And Petra is the type of person to feel anxiety when other people feel it. So Petra was also getting anxious from the ride because of me. I was like, Petra, I'm so nauseous and jet-lagged and scared. And Petra was just like, you're making me nauseous, anxious, and scared too. And I was like, okay. So as we were landing, this fucking pilot was going up and down as if it was playing a rhythm game with an airplane. Okay, he was going like this. This is the visual representation, okay? So it was like, boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. I swear he was playing like an Osu game and he was like riding to the rhythm of like Bad Apple or something like I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like it was terrible. So like USJ, we had all planned to like meet up there. I met Ren for the first time. I was really excited to meet Ren because like Ren is so like positive. So I wanted to see if in real life he would be like this evil menace. Ren tried to kill me. I have been on one roller coaster a couple years back at Fuji Q. It was the 90-degree one. And that kind of made my fear of like vehicles, heights, nausea even worse. On that roller coaster, I fainted twice, just letting you guys know. So actually, I'm physically incapable of actually riding a roller coaster. And I know when I say stuff like this, you know, some people also be like, oh yeah, don't worry, I don't like roller coasters either. I'm like, no, you fucking bitch, you don't understand. There's people who don't like roller coasters, and there's people who will die. But Ren, on the other hand, is so psychopathic that, you know, he doesn't seem to understand that, like, people can die. Ren was just like, you know, Ren being the positive psychopath that he was just like, Enna, this one isn't that bad.
And so I was like, oh, Enna, I know the rides you can go on. Like, this one will be fine for you. This one will be fine for you. There was one ride, the Indiana Jones ride, okay? It's probably one of the best rides in Disney Sea. I remember it not being too crazy, you know? It was kind of fast, but it was still like an on tracks kind of thing. It wasn't like a roller coaster or anything. I was just like, Enna, you can do it. This one's not even that bad. This one's like a family ride, you know? And I genuinely believe that because I remember going on the ride and just being like, coming off just being like, that was really fun. Like that's one for the whole family. You know what I mean?
So there's this ride called Indiana Jones. Ren was like, this ride is really, really good. It's like the best one in USJ. You have to try it. And I was like, okay, but does it go really fast? And Ren was like, no, it doesn't go fast at all. Not at all. It's not a roller coaster. You ride on it and you get to see a bunch of things. He made it sound like we were gonna ride something and it was just like riding through a museum or something, you know? While we were lining up, there was like this safety video saying like,
okay, put your stuff in the front pockets of the seat. Keep your hands in and put on your seatbelt.
And I was like, why do you need a seatbelt for a very underwhelming ride? You know, in my head, I was just like, well, you know, it's probably just for safety. It's Japan. Like, Japan is just extra cautious with stuff. So, oh yeah, and then like there was like this picture. I think they take a picture like mid-ride or something. And they were making faces like they were screaming. And you know, again, I was like, I see this poster. I'm like, Ren, why are these people screaming? Ren was just like, cause they're having a lot of fun, Enna. That's gonna be you and me. Honestly, I just sound really dumb now because like I had all these hints around me and I was just like, okay, I will trust Ren because again, Ren is such a nice person, right? Ren is such a caring person, right? Ren is just such a nurturing alien. Right? Ren would never lie. So I'm in between Ren and Kyo. And we're at the very front of the cart, okay? We're at the front of the ride. And Ren was really excited, you know? Ren was like, Enna, you're gonna love this ride. You know, with his raspy, psychopathic voice. I was like, oh, okay, I'm excited, Ren. But also at the same time, I was getting kind of scared. I started getting really nervous, you know? I feel like something bad's gonna happen. I just feel it. And then the ride starts. And immediately the ride goes at like fucking, I don't even know. Like it goes the speed of like an airplane. It just goes like and I'm like, and so like immediately, instinctively, I grab onto both Ren and Kyo's arms. This is the biggest phase of my life. I just did not fucking care. I was like, I don't care anymore. I would rather get canceled than die. I don't even know what the fuck happened. You know, apparently you're supposed to look at a bunch of stuff. My eyes were closed shut the entire time. This fucking ride went like super down a slope. Then it went up. It went super duper fast. Then it turned left. Then it turned right. Then it went down again. Who built this ride? Some fucking psychopath in Japan was like, yeah, let's do it like this. Like, and then some other psychopaths like Ren would be like, yeah, this is the best ride ever.
I forgot how bumpy the ride was. We started going a little faster and then it got really bumpy and it's like bumping up and down. We're like, you know, like that. And then I was like, oh shit. I looked over at Enna. She was just holding on to like the handrail and like close to Kyo, like kind of like holding on to Kyo as well, just being like screaming her lungs off. And I looked over and I was like, oh fuck, I think I fucked up. And I was looking at Kyo and Kyo just looks back at me just like, he's just laughing his head off, just like trying.
Kyo was laughing the whole time. All I could hear was him laughing and Ren being like, woo! And I was just screaming. So hold on, let me give you a simulation, okay? So that was a very accurate audio and visual depiction of what I was hearing and seeing. It was absolutely terrifying.
And then we got off the ride and she looked so done. And I'm so sorry. I thought that was, I remember it being better than that. And she was like, I'm never trusting you again, Ren. I'm never trusting you again. Yeah, I accidentally traumatized Enna. Enna, I hope you will trust me again one day. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's what you get.